Hey there, and welcome back. This is Pastor Derek over at Living Word in Galena, and today we're going to focus on another message of hope in this time of uncertainty and helplessness and hopelessness. If all you do is focus on the numbers that are being presented and the challenges that are around in our world, it's easy to feel like there is no hope anywhere. But I want to remind you of something that I keep going back to in my life and in my own personal journey through this. And it comes from Philippians chapter 1, and I want to read it to you. Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Jesus Christ. And that's a pretty powerful statement. It's a pretty powerful thought, because if you really consider what it means that God began something, and what God starts, God finishes. That's important, because we know that when God started this world and he began a good work in you and in me at the time of our baptisms, when the Holy Spirit came into our hearts, we know that God wanted to do something pretty significant in our lives. And as God did something significant, he calls us to do something with that significant thing. And we know God's not going to just leave it sit. He's not going to just lay it down on the ground and let us walk away from it, but rather he's going to empower us and strengthen us to move through it. So he who began a good work in you, you didn't begin the good work, God did. And you're not going to end this, but you're going to be a part of ending it. And we are going to work our way through it. And God, who began a good work in you and in me and in all of us, is going to carry it on to completion. So rest assured, my friends, there may be a lot of talk about this virus and illness and sickness and numbers rising, but God is ultimately in control. And what God started, God will finish. And so may God complete the work he started in you. One of the ways that we're going to be completing that work that God started in us is by doing a quick canned food drive. We're going to be bringing in some foods that people are in need of right now this time of year. Cereals for children. So the sweet cereals, the fun stuff, the colorful, the sugary, the stuff that makes them bounce off the walls. Yeah, we're going to collect some of that stuff. We're also going to collect cans of food, green beans, corn, anything like that would be fantastic. Canned meats as well would be terrific this time of year as people need a little bit of extra help right now. Our food banks are getting inundated. So sweet cereals, canned vegetables, canned meats, any kind of pasta or pasta sauces would work as well. And peanut butter is always a needed item. So if you're able to do those, I'm going to ask that you bring those by the church on Wednesday or Sunday, this week or next week, Wednesday or Sunday, Wednesday afternoon from 4 until 6:30 p.m. Somebody will be here, and you won't even have to get out of your car. We're going to have a couple of bins outside, some big trash cans that aren't used for trash, but just for collecting food. You can pull into our parking lot up here by the building, and you can set those things in those garbage cans, and you won't have to touch anybody. We'll maintain our safe physical distance while we are being perfectly socially connected. And so we encourage you to drop those things off, any of those items that I've just mentioned, so cereals, canned goods of any kind, especially meats and veggies, and also pasta and pasta sauces. Bring them out here to 7539 Dustin Road. That's 7539 Dustin Road in Galena, Ohio. Drop them in one of our drop-off bins on Wednesdays from 4 to 6 p.m. or on Sunday from 12 o'clock until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll have those bins out, and you can drop those things off. 7539 Dustin Road in Galena. We would love to have you support our community. And remember, what God began, God will finish in you. Have a great day, and be well, my friends.